to a new video. In this one, I'm going to be using this little device, and it's called a Draggy. What a Draggy does is it uses satellite, GPS satellite, to be able to track your car's performance. So you would be able to read the 0 to 60 times, 60 to 130, quarter mile times, eighth mile times, 60 foot, all that stuff with this little thing right here. So I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good baseline of this car, and I can actually see how fast or how quick, whatever it is. I just want to preface this right now. I do not think that this is the fastest car in the world. There's definitely cars that are faster, but it's not really a car that's meant for that. It's just a car that I like driving. It's a car that is good on the street. It's plenty of fast for the street. I'll tell you that right now. It does not need 1,000 horsepower for it to be fast on the street. And yeah, here it is, my E30. Just for you guys that have never seen it, and just as a refresher, it is a M52 B28 iron block that came out of an E36 328, and then it has a GT 3582 eBay turbo. This turbo is $120. I did all the custom stuff myself: intercooler piping, intercooler, downpipe, full exhaust. I did all that by myself. And yeah, it has M54 B30 crank pistons and rods, completely stock. They're not forged. This is what came out of the M54 B30. I just got one for $250 and put them in there with a cut ring head gasket and the copper spacer to lower compression down a little bit, because this car is running pump gas. I don't have E85 anywhere near me that makes it convenient, because I drive this car too much. So just to show, I have the little Draggy right here, and it works off of an app on your phone. So with this app, I can go in and record it, and it shows all the information really cool, like, and it shows the miles per hour, how many G's you pull, and all that stuff. So with that, I'm gonna put you guys on this mount, and I'm gonna put my phone in here, so hopefully I can record the street. Damn, that exposure. There we go. So this car makes, I think, 10 pounds from when it starts making full boost at 3,500 RPM, around there, until I'm pretty sure 5,500 RPM. And then 5,500 RPM, it ramps up to 17 PSI, and then that's when it makes the full 515 horsepower. So it revs to 7, but it doesn't make 515 the whole way through. So I don't think it's gonna be the fastest thing in the world. So the reason that I have this boost curve how it is, it kind of comes in 2 stages, is because if you put too much torque down low, like at 3,500 RPM, if you make peak torque there, it puts a lot more strain on the rods, and that's when you start throwing rods out of the side of the block. And I would rather not do that right now. The car's been surviving for a year now, which is good. Maybe down the line I'll fully build the engine and have the boost just kick in super hard, but the thing is, I won't have traction. So it's like best of both worlds. You have a lot of power but no traction, or I can have lower power and traction. Who knows how fast it'll actually be. The Draggy comes with this little magnet that you're supposed to put somewhere. Normally they say on the dash, but I don't want to do that. And I put it down here, so the Draggy is under the armrest. I have a lot of work to do to figure out how to launch this car on no prep and just on the street. Because if I can't launch good, what's the point in going for a quarter mile if this first 60 foot is horrible? So now I know why people don't do this on the street. It's really hard to find a part of the road that is worthy enough for you to actually rip on it. I was thinking, why do people always go to the drag strip? Just do it on the street with a Draggy. No. Let me just turn around right here and get it. Thing too is that the elevation isn't flat, so. These brakes did not like that, but I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go again. do that when the's no one on the road and it's at night, because that was ridiculous. I'm gonna just do 0 to 60. What did I even trap? So I was saying if I could get into an 11 at 120, I feel like that is a very good time. That's the only place we could be in Mexico, but I just he's bugging cutting through cars like that. Why is he changing lanes? I want to talk to him. What the fuck? So I got the quarter-mile run right here. It was I think all of them had very bad launches. I either spun or it was just bucking like crazy. And the 60 foot was 2.4, really bad. And on top of that, whenever I click on it, it was invalid. So this was what I was worried about. It was a downhill, so I knew that, but it was like the only run of about a quarter mile or half mile that was open and stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. So it was a 2% slope. That is a big difference. I'm pretty sure that that affects a lot. And I wasn't no lift shifting, so you can see when it dips down in acceleration, that's when I'm shifting. I just want to get a calm, easy run out, and I want to work my way up. I don't want to just do the fastest thing right away, because I don't think there's that much fun in that. So I did quarter mile at 123, 12.66, but 123 I wanted over 120, which is, I think that's pretty cool. That's the bottom line. I'm gonna run one real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, we got burned, nigga. You wait, nigga. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
It did a 12.3. I'm spinning pretty good after one, too. Yeah, the windows were up.
Huh?
The windows were down, I mean.
Oh yeah, that trapped a lot. A lot.
It does help. Like,
a lot, yeah, you're right, nigga. You still went crazy. You cut another tenth though, nigga. Cutting a tenth is a lot.
I know, it's just because of the launch. I launched on less boost. You're not even pointing the camera or anything.
Oh, it's probably done.
Yo, so in that run, that was a 12.2 quarter mile. If I can get that 60 foot down, 2.2 60 foot, 4.7 0 to 60. I've gotten a 4.5 0 to 60.
That 11-second pass.
11 second. Yo, if I can get to 11 seconds, that would be so sick. And it was a 12.2 at 125 again.
Same mile an hour.
Same mile an hour. So it's all in the launch, baby. We got this new Supra here on Hoosiers. So he's gonna line up in the next lane next to me, see what happens. Not expecting anything crazy, just having someone to go up against should be cool.
You saw a light, right? You saw a light, right?
12-0! 12-0! 12-0! 12-0!
Let's go!
12-0!
What's the speed? Fuck, it doesn't show it. Did you turn that camera off?
Yeah.
12-0! 126! I got a mile an hour. What? Yo, 12-0. I can actually hit an 11.
So that was a 12:03 at 126. The 330, 5.5 330. It is downhill, and that's why it's invalid. But I don't know. I feel like that's pretty 3% slope. Like that's the only thing that I'm.
I know. Yeah, I was getting up on boost, but it took me too long, and then the car died. It didn't die, but like
Yeah.
my RPMs were going up, and all of a sudden it went. Ugh.
It did what the
I was
Supra
like,
does.
I was like, I'm not even gonna try and fucking.
Yeah. So I came down to the consensus. The reason why that one was a 12.0 is because the windows were rolled up on that run. The windows being rolled up had to have been why I was a 12.0 instead of a 12.2 like I did before.
What the fuck was that, Omar? What was that? What? You turned the light on before you even pointed it at us.
Omar, you have to personally apologize to both of us for that flagging. What the fuck was that, yo?
I fucked it.
You fucked that shit bad. So yeah, that's everything I ended up getting from the other night, because after doing those hard launches on the street, my axle started clicking pretty badly. So I need new axles. I'm gonna put the LSD in once I get the new axles when I get back home. But as you can tell, I'm currently in the Dominican Republic. There's so much noise everywhere. But I ended up getting a 12.0 at 127.8 miles an hour. That is so fast for how that launched. I don't know. I don't feel like I got an actual good launch when I was out there. So I'm gonna get new axles and I'm gonna hit an 11 when I'm out there. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, because while I'm here on vacation, I still have 5 videos that the camera just cut off on its own. I still have 5 videos that I have to edit because I finished the E46 manual swap before I came out here, and I made the deadline just barely. So if you haven't seen it on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram right here at E30 Joel. I sneak previewed it, and yeah, I need to upload those videos while I'm here. I'm gonna record a video here what the Dominican Republic is really like. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. What the hell? In the last clip, it sounded like firecrackers. It was my dad busting his ass.